If you have been looking for a business to start this 2024, you can consider soap making because soap is a lucrative business and it does not have season or time. Soap is always selling. People use soap every blessed day, and soap is not something that spoils easily. So you can never lose your money in soap business. Chibukem, if you know that you are benefiting from this video, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So as I was saying, you can't lose your money in this kind of business because soap has a long duration. So if you are someone that want to make soap and sell, or you want to buy and sell, you will make your money. But these are the things you should note before making soap for business. 1. Your soap must be smooth. 2. Your soap must be hard. 3. The most important one. Your soap must lather or foam well. If your soap is smooth, hard, but does not foam, people will not patronize you. If you want your soap to foam well, you should consider using SLS, Tezapon, or Sophonic, or any other foaming agent while making your soap. 4. Your soap should smell nice. For you to achieve that hard soap you desire, you'll be using calcium carbonate or sodium lactate. And for your soap to be smooth, it requires accurate calculation. It's time to dissolve our ingredients in water. The first ingredient that we dissolve was caustic soda. So you have to add it to the water. Know that when you are pouring caustic soda, you first pour water into a bowl and pour the caustic soda. So don't pour water into the caustic soda because it might lead to harm. The second ingredient that we are missing is soda ash. Add it gently and stir. Stir while you're adding it to the water. Ash takes time to dissolve in water. So as you are putting it, you'll be stirring it immediately so that it will be able to dissolve quickly. And you stir it for a while before you set it aside. Stir very well so that the cloudy color can change to white. Then you put it one side. So the third ingredient that you are missing is sodium lactate. Add it to the water and stir. Stir it well and make sure the particles dissolve. And you put it aside. Our fourth ingredient is SLS. SLS is a foaming agent, so it serves as foaming booster. When you use SLS in making soap, it makes the soap to be very foamy. SLS takes time to dissolve in water, so we just mix it, stir it first. Let's add the caustic soda into the oil. As you're adding it, we'll be stirring it. So we stir it for a while and make sure the caustic soda have mixed with the oil very well. And we stir it to get to a certain trace before we can add any other ingredient. This may take a while for it to get to a trace. Just stir until it get to a trace before you add any other ingredient. Add soda ash to the solution. When you're adding soda ash, add it bit by bit so that the particles will not enter into the solution. Then we stir for a while before adding any other ingredients. Let's add sodium lactate to the solution. Add gently and stir. Don't pour everything at once to avoid the particles from entering the solution. Add perfume, then stir. Stir very well. Then add SLS to the solution and stir. While adding the SLS, I didn't know that the camera stopped recording, but this is the after effect after adding the SLS. So this is how the color look like. You can see how creamy it is and thick. So SLS will help you to foam very well. Make sure you stir well, stir properly, so that all the ingredients will bind together. And it will give you a good looking and smooth soap. Now after stirring, you can go ahead and pour it into your mold. and allow it to solidify. So we'll be molding it after 24 hours. So this is after 24 hours and our soap is ready. Look at it. Look at how smooth it is and how beautiful it looks. So you can go ahead and store it in a room temperature for 3 to 4 weeks before we start using it.